Hello. Sorry, we just just setting up some stuff, people. You guys are able to be heard now.
Yeah. Hey,
Hello.
I think it
Hi.
Hello,
works now.
hello.
I don't know if it's delayed, but
There might be a small delay, but we
Look at
should
oh
the
be
yeah, I
little
good.
see.
Hi,
microphones.
anime. Yeah, I found them real
Look
quickly.
at the little microphones. That's cute.
I'm drowning. Yeah, I made it so like there's a
Yeah,
little microphones. I got it so all three of
yeah.
us. I can move us individually if need be. So if I stink too much, you
You,
can
you
just tell
you
me,
know
Karma.
what though? It's amazing that Projects is like picture
How
or I guess avatar does match up with the fire breathing dragon at the back
it
with his umbrella.
honestly, you're right. It does.
Yeah,
I didn't even
because it
notice
looks
that.
like he's just shielding himself from the fire at this
Hi,
point.
anime. Oh shit, I gotta shout out some people before we do this. So, yeah. So, hi everyone. Welcome into something that's gonna be.
Okay, I'm going to stare at the dragon while you're doing all this.
Oh, yep.
Here, I'll let you borrow my gun.
Oh, did you mute yourself to look at the drink? You did. Hi everyone. Welcome in. So this is a new thing where me and Mochi over here on to my right,
Hello.
your guys' left. Uh, are trying out. It's an interview kind of thing where we're going to be taking streamers that we either follow and we think, hey, it would be fun to get to know them better. So sorry, this is just the first time we're doing it. We don't have a name for this. We don't have anything interesting for this. I hope everyone's doing good. I forgot to. That's not a shout out of anime. That is just her name. That's great. But yeah. So redeems will be on. True, do try not to do it. And if you guys ever have questions during this interview, feel free to ask. We're gonna have a part quickly to ask, but we're gonna try to get this done as fast as we can a little bit because we do want Project to sleep for work. So
Yep.
yeah, he's got work. So
Let's
yeah,
commit to this and project. May you introduce yourself?
Hello, hello. I'm Project Karma. I've been a streamer here for, I don't know, probably with this account for the past couple of, what is it, months? Kind of.
for this account or for both accounts?
For this account, been a couple of months.
Yeah,
I play variety of games. We just finished Wukong
Nice. Yeah.
last night, and yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah.
nice.
There you go. Yeah. And how
So
long you been streaming for now? Yeah, a couple of months now. Almost like let's say a full year. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a caveat to that.
Okay.
So my previous account, which I got no problem saying, was Ellis Freerider,
Hmm.
and that account I was streaming off that for 8 years.
Okay.
And then recently, I wanted to end up doing a brand new. I wanted a brand new outlook. I did not want to be an affiliate anymore because I wanted my viewers to actually be able to come in and not have ads all the freaking time. And that money, I really don't need the money. So I was like, why don't I give them a good time while I'm able to do whatever I want to do?
Ah. Yeah. There you go. That's actually one of the things I did tend to avoid when I did my whole YouTube shtick. But it never really did work out because you guys know the lore. But yeah.
mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
we're
no,
just gonna start it. Hmm?
I was like, yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, let's get through these questions. Right now I'll be the one to start this whole thing. And project, I'm gonna be asking you some general question, just
Mm-hmm.
about content creation. Let's start easy.
Already.
And yeah, here we go. Who or what inspired you to start streaming content creation or content creation? Are there any individuals who have supported you throughout your career that you want to give a little shout out to?
How can we go and put it? What is it? I always wanted to do content creation years ago. Like back when YouTube was just starting out, I wanted to end up doing all of it. But the ones that actually pushed me into actually streaming, this was I want to say about 10 years ago, was Josh Jepson and Tyler Cedarwall, or
Oh.
Attacking Toucans, if you guys know who those two YouTubers are. They did a channel together called Versus. Love that channel. All they did was they competed against each other in video games. And I really got interest in that. I was like, oh, that'd be cool to actually be able to compete with like random people and stuff, doing all that. And well, I never got around to actually competing against anyone. Well, no, that's a lie. I competed against one person, and they quit, and they gifted me the 10 subs that was part of the wager.
Ah, there you go. Those are really, really cool channels, and I would actually check them out too. And and so for this new, I guess, startup for you, how did
Hmm.
you develop your character or even persona when it comes to streaming?
The development of this character that we see here was on a whim. I was
Hmm.
thinking because I'm from Washington, so shout out to all the people that are from Washington State.
Mhm.
I was it. We are like a state of rain from where I'm at, the Seattle area. So it's
Oh yeah.
always raining all the time. So I was like, hey, let's go and have something, related to rain. So a lot of my content and a lot of my stuff, if you check it out, is I have a lot of like weather stuff with me. And I was like, have an
Oh,
umbrella,
I
chill out.
yeah, I actually like that theme. So so yeah, really good answer. I love the fact that you mentioned the origins of your themed. And for just a quick whim in your experience, because you've done this before, like
Hmm.
before streaming and everything, but content creation wise, what is the most rewarding part of your streaming, or heck, even your YouTube? That video creation type deal. What was your biggest reward of all that?
Like accomplishment or
You could say so. You could say like moments within the community, or like your accomplishments, or like some video that blew up. All those types. Yeah.
uh uh huh. Let's go and put it for my one of my original ideas that I had for the channel back in the day, which I was really excited for, was my death counter. Anybody that has been around with the Ellis Freerider days, death counter was the hugest thing that was on my channel. Everybody loved it. Everybody was trying to figure out what the heck was going on with that thing, because you can come in like 6 months down the road and be like, why does this guy have like 2,000 deaths, and he's playing like Call of Duty or he's playing Halo, like what's going on, this is PvP stuff. And no, the premise of it was the death counter was set up for the entire year of deaths that I did in video games.
Oh, yeah.
So
Because yeah,
yeah,
that's
so it was difficult. It was difficult completely setting that up and getting that situated. But
yeah.
I thought to myself, is like, what's the risk? What would be the point of the death counter? And the risk was this: every 500 deaths that I put on stream, I would have gave away a game. So every time I died 500 times, I gave away a Steam game to somebody,
Hmm.
which was just, it was randomly somewhere between $20 to $60. And then
Okay.
once the few years come in, I started getting subs. So every 500 deaths, I give 10 gift subs to the channel. I think
Uh,
one year, I think one of my biggest years, I died 6,000 times that year.
Oh crap.
oh, oh my.
and and that was an accomplishment because I also had redeems, because I'm a big fan of retro gaming.
Oh yeah, no,
So
I love that.
yeah, so I had redeems on there, which was only like 15, 20,000 channel points, but no one ever like paid attention to it for some odd reason. But you were able to select whatever retro game that you wanted me to play, and man, I had some people come in, and I want to. Which one was it? Have you guys heard the game called Prinny?
Ernie,
Not that I
I
know
think
of.
I
No.
might know. I think I might know it by the how it looks. I'm not
Well,
really good with titles.
okay, well, Prinny is basically like a little penguin that's in hell, and you're just trying to survive hell. It's an old
I just
PSP
searched it
game,
up.
and
Oh,
the game's hard. They start you out with 1,000 lives in that game, and I was able to beat it. I had like 200 somewhat lives left, but I beat it. So that was one of my biggest. No, that was one of my biggest accomplishments that I ended up doing on there.
oh. Well, there you go.
Nice.
See, there's those moments in our career. Let's just say that you know we beat something that we really do feel proud of. But yeah, within your recent streams, maybe like the past week and so, can you recall any moment that made you like actually laugh, like burst out, or even put you to an odd?
Last night,
Oh,
legitimately last night when I was finishing up Wukong, I was doing
Oh,
one of the
I know
secret boss
exactly what that
fights.
is.
yeah.
And that secret boss fight, it was the first time I was actually super excited with all the fights in that game. They crafted it so beautifully, and the enemy was so on point. What was it? I think I died like, I don't know, maybe like 7, 8 times to it. But either way, beautiful. And then after that, I was kind of disappointed with the actual final boss of the game because I first tried him, and that was it.
Oh,
I remember
I
exactly how disappointed you were because I was like half asleep, and then I'm hearing you like, "Wait, is that the end? Did I first try it?" And I look out at the stream. I'm like, "He just first tried the boss? What the fuck? This is the final boss."
yeah. That's probably one of the games I also do want to try for myself when I eventually get my computer in and start the whole streaming up again. But yeah, hearing from you about your gaming experience with Wukong and how that's one of your favorite memories so far, or in recent memory, let's just say that.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to play the game, honestly.
Oh, it's
But
beautiful.
but yeah, in the longest time you've done content creation, you streamed. How do you usually handle creative blockage, or even burnout for that matter? And even if you had those moments, have you ever been stumped on one of your creative visions, like a video idea or even a live stream for that matter?
Creative ideas, not so much, luckily enough. Burnout, yes. Uh, Burnout, that, I don't, jeez, the easiest way I can end up saying it is my burnout usually comes out of when I have to deal with more personal stuff that's happened in my life, not even because of streaming itself. It's just I need to step back from streaming to take care of personal life and make sure that that's all in order so I can actually go back into streaming.
Oh yeah, no, that one is very understandable. There's a lot of hidden things that we don't necessarily showcase within the community, or within our streaming uh persona. So you know y- those types of burnout, very understandable on our part, on our end. So
Hmm.
so yeah. But in light of that, what do keep you from being, what motivates you to streaming? Heck, any particular tips for anyone who is, demotivated with their creative side, decisions, and plans?
Okay, let's start from the creative side. Now, for
Yeah.
creation, I don't really have too many problems with it. But the reason I don't have too many problems with it is like I'm always thinking of a new idea, kind of like how Sheba was thinking of this whole idea that he wanted him doing. I usually run it across my friends, be like, "Hey, how does this sound? How does that sound?" And most of the time, I get a resounding yes, and then my whole thing is like, "Oh man, how am I going to implement this?" And it's always trying to figure out how to implement the idea that you want to do. And the best way I can say is if you're on PC or you're on PC, use Notepad because Notepad is my best friend. Or if you're not on PC, get pen and paper and just write it out step by step. Just write it out, just one little things at a time for that content creation thing that you want to end up doing. For demonetization stuff, if you
Yeah, like
have like a couple of friends, it's always just a couple of people that can end up just changing the world for you while you're streaming. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be just someone ran from the chat. Completely just them just coming by and saying hi once while you're streaming, or that they're lurking, or I hope you have a good day. Man, that can change the world for somebody.
that is
I
true. That
agree
is
with
true.
that.
Yeah. Even the smallest support will make content creators smile here and there.
Yeah,
But
it's like,
but yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No.
Oh no, I had nothing else.
Okay. But yeah, we talked about, our community so far. We talked about certain things within the game itself. How about trends? Like what emerging trends in streaming are you noticing? Do you think, they'll have something of a positive impact, or maybe even have some sort of negatives here and there, like a pro and con type situation?
I really try not to pay attention to the trends too much. Like if I, me, I'm just thinking, just you trying to chase a trend could, I don't know, you can lose yourself really quickly on trying to follow that stuff. It could be either positive, negative. It doesn't really matter which one it is.
Mhm.
But none of the trends I've seen so far have been like bad. I'm like, I watch a lot of podcasts and I watch them do a lot of dumb stuff. I watch a lot of drama channels. I watch all that kind of craziness of just freaking streamers, YouTubers, people that are on Kick, people just any kind of social media thing. I watch all that weird drama and that can just be just toxic in the mind for the most part.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt on that one.
But I enjoy it. I enjoy watching it.
Yeah, it does have that entertaining value, but at the same time, it is a little toxic here and there. But
It's
I
kind
mean,
of like a
yeah,
double edged. It's like a double edged sword in a sense.
yeah, yeah. It's like it's good and bad at the same time. It's the yin and yang of like the streaming side of things,
Hmm.
or like content creation in general. But yeah. So your 8 years of content creation, and you starting up a new channel, streaming and all that, what changes or new features do you hope Twitch will ever implement to better support us, the content creators or the streamers, and even the viewers themselves?
Oh, I I'm really sad to say this. I'm honestly not a big fan of Twitch. There's a lot of stuff that they can do, but there's a lot of stuff that they won't do
Hmm.
Hmm.
because of
Yeah,
money. I
no,
was like one of the biggest thing is like on the other streaming service, DVR.
yeah.
DVR would be an amazing thing for Twitch to use, which funny enough, they do have access to it. They just don't have it enabled.
Huh.
Weird.
So it's implemented but blocked, kinda.
Yes.
Hmm.
None of it's enabled. I was like, think about it. You end up getting seeing like something happen, like either one of you two having like a great moment, like on Apex Legends or something like that. But I happen to drop my soup on my lap and I'm burning and I'm trying to wipe it all off and I hear all this screaming and yelling and cheering. I look up and victory, and I can't rewind 30 seconds back just to see it.
Yeah.
Just little things like that. And then I don't know, the whole thing with the Twitch subs raising in price, which I don't like their I have a weird little conspiracy theory behind that, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. No, I get you on the Twitch sub part. And yeah, I feel like there should be more implementation when it comes to the viewers, so it's not just us talking or even playing the game or even just chatting, and then all they can really do is just donate, points here and there if we have it enabled. It should be more interactive as part of the experience. But
On that point, on the interaction part, I put the interaction part on the streamer itself, not on the platform.
not on, yeah, like, I, what, yeah. No, I
Uh,
get I
well,
get the
I'm
thing in
I'm
there.
I'm talking most of like channel point redeems and stuff like that.
Mm.
Technically, you don't need to have channel point redeems. You can
No.
actually make your own channel point system within yourself and actually have them do like a whole bunch of other things. But I know it's difficult and you got to learn all those extra things, which is understandable. I know the channel point thing is like an easy, easy route for a lot of people that don't understand how to do that. Like I understand that aspect because I was there. I didn't understand how to do all this mix it up programs and was I don't know, I got several other programs on here that you can type in something in chat and something weird can end up happening. Like you can have explosions and stuff like that. But
Uh,
yeah, it's I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost. Go ahead, guide it back in line.
Well, no, it's all right. But you've been experienced within the whole realm of, I guess, internet creation, like content creation, or heck, even just entertainment in general, like entertainment. What are
Mhm.
the most common mistakes have you seen, like new streamers or like upcoming like channels? What kind of mistakes have you noticed that they made so far? And do you have any tips and tricks for them, or a little advice here and there?
Let's see. A lot of people are playing games that are too overpopulated.
Hmm.
That is the biggest one. Too many people play so many overpopulated games. I was like, I know there's certain people that are able to, slide through and be able to actually get a whole bunch of views and stuff like that because they already built up a following. But when you're fresh and new, play games that you really really enjoy. Do you really enjoy RPGs? Do you really enjoy racing games? Do you really enjoy, those first person shooters and, going from Apex, Legend of Zelda, Sonic and all those other things? When you see someone that actually really enjoys that game and you talk so much about it because you love that game series and you want to talk everything about it, that will help out dramatically because the viewership is going to love it 100%. They're going to love the fact that they see you so ecstatic for what you're playing, and two, there's won't be no dead air because you're just talking about how much you enjoy all these little things you can do, and just teaching people what you're playing.
Yeah. For the last question of this segment, I know that this would sound similar to the one I asked you about, regarding your favorite moment in the stream,
Hmm.
but in a particular sense, whether it's your stream or video, which one stands out as like your favorite?
it's a hard
That
one.
that is hard. That is hard.
That's a
Yeah,
good
sorry,
thing
it's a little
then.
stumping question, but yeah.
That is specifically really hard because I love all of it. Like all of it was fun. All my adventures that I've gone through with everybody I've played with, and just all the stuff I've done solo with chat, even all the way down to the days where I used to have chat try to destroy me in video games using the actual Twitch chat itself, messing up my games with the redeems and just I don't know. It's just every moment of being able to interact with chat, basically.
Oh,
That's a good answer though.
yeah,
I like that
because not
one.
gonna lie, there's gonna be a segment that's gonna be Shiva's favorite, and
Yeah.
yeah. But moving on from everything that we just talked about in general question, uh, you know, And this one's gonna be more related to your uh, keen aspects to games. Because I heard you talked about retro games and classic games and all that.
Hmm.
But if you ever do have a chance, what would be your favorite game to stream and why? Like, if you have a list in mind, what kind of genres and style, or heck, even like, I guess, mode for those games? Like, what would you have in mind and list them out if you want to?
Oh, there's tons of games that I love. Well, of course, like you said, retro. But number one would be Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda
Ooh.
series is my favorite
Ooh,
series
yeah.
ever. It's usually once a year because I always have to play at least Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask once a year.
Oh, I believe you
Always
cut
have
out
to.
there.
I usually end up doing some kind of random. I'll do a random Zelda month and just play all Legend of Zelda games from modded versions to actual releases.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, just to add a little twist here and there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love checking out old N64 modded versions of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and we'll
Yeah.
throw in randomizers every once in a while on it, but that's here and there.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, this is gonna be the question,
Do
my
you?
not final question, but the question I would ask before Shiva takes over. Um, how do you decide of like which game or content to feature in your channel, whether it's Twitch or YouTube, whether it's
um.
related to games even, or even just live streaming in general?
I just got raided.
Thank you
This is
for
an awkward time
thank
to
you
get
for
raided.
waiting.
Um. Is it all right if I take over this for just a
Go,
quick
go,
moment?
go ahead, and I'll have him
Yeah.
repeat the question after that.
Uh, yeah, it gives me more time to think. Hi everyone.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Spicy Shiva. We're doing. I got 2 raids.
That's crazy.
God
Look at
damn
you.
it! And I know who they are now. The first name didn't pop into my head, but goddamn, hi, Kiwi, hi, Kittymoto, Kittymoto, yeah, Kittymoto.
Hitamoto, yeah.
Let's go raids. Hi guys. Thanks for raiding. Now give me a second to shout you guys out. We're doing a little interview with our friend over here, Project Karma, who you definitely should go check out. Yeah, we're doing a little interview. Sorry, I couldn't like respond immediately. Oh, it did not shout you out properly. That's great. Fuck, I'm fucking up. I'm panicking. How are you guys' streams? Hi, I'm so sorry that. Yeah, the the awkward silence where you guys kind of just came in. I'm so sorry. I was not expecting that. Go check out them. They're very fantastic people. We're just doing a little interview. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys need to go and rest, go right ahead. So people know Project Karma is on to my left, your right, and well, how's the stream? Yes, and I got a doorbell ring for some reason. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna let you guys continue this. I'll be right back. Thank you guys
Yeah,
again for the raid.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I just gotta go get the door.
sure thing.
Okay.
Before the whole entire whole raid thing happened, thank you again for raiding our friend Shiva. But but yeah, how do you decide though to like which game, kind of content, or like trends even to like feature within your channel, whether it's related to gaming or just live streaming in general? Like how do you do so?
Most of my stuff is just a spin of the wheel. I'm willing to take people's recommendation and anything else like
Yeah.
that, but for the most part, I do whatever I feel like I'm in the mood for. Now
Okay. Yeah.
for now for my actual YouTube
I'm back.
content, that's specifically for my Thursday group. Now my Thursday group, was it's my buddy Matt and my buddy Dell. The three of us have been playing games together for over 25 years.
Um,
So we have a ritual that we play every Thursday for a couple hours, and we've been doing that for years. And with that, that's the content that we do together on there. So we play like co-op horror games, like we did Enter the Backrooms or Escape the Backrooms, whatever the Backrooms. There's a whole bunch of Backrooms games, whatever one that we did.
too many to count at this point. Yes.
Yes, and currently right now we are running through Elden Ring, the Erdtree DLC right now, and we're getting wrecked.
Oh
We're
no.
getting severely wrecked and
No,
lost.
no, no. I understand that one for Elden Ring.
The doggo.
That that's the game that I haven't really finished yet, even though I bought it. It's such a passion when it came out.
Well,
But yeah, I guess I'll still continue while Shiva is dealing with his lovely dog. Um, Speaking of games, going back to the topic of just games in general,
yeah.
um, are there any like upcoming games or even trends kinda that you are really particularly excited about?
One that I'm actually excited about that came out a few days ago is Fears the Fathom episode 5 was released.
Oh yes, I heard of
A-
that.
And I really want to play that. But I have to go and play through the rest of them.
Yeah,
I have
to get to the new episode.
Yes, definitely. So I want to just end up taking a day and just playing through all of them.
No, you're you're
The
good.
doggo was barking like hell outside apparently, and my neighbor came over to say, "Hey, can you keep him inside?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry about that." She was luckily very nice about it because she knew I was downstairs, and I couldn't hear him. So now I have him locked in my room because he's outside looking at the window, being barking at every single thing he sees. It's so fun.
Freedom.
Freedom, literally.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, to yeah, those games and slash DLC or even episodes for the Pure Pathum. Um, those are the type of games that I do want to stream when I do get my chance to do so.
nice.
But yeah, I'm glad you brought up that game because it does look fun. I do love the graphics, the way the story narrates itself out, and the scares, especially
Oh,
the scares.
definitely. It's been, was I started a couple of years ago with playing more horror games on stream. It used to be just a Sunday thing, but now I'm actually just playing a whole bunch of them from indie developers to, you know, AAA titles.
Nice.
Oh yeah, just bounce back and forth with them. But I'm gonna try and throw in another curveball. Right.
Okay.
Oh.
What is the most challenging aspect of streaming or content creation?
Oh, super easy. This was a super easy one. This is no curveball to this at all. Keeping a schedule.
Oh, that
Keeping a
makes
schedule.
sense.
That is easy. Oh my god. You'd be like, yeah, I'll stream Monday through Friday, and be like, oh, it's Saturday. I forgot to stream Monday through Friday because I had other things happen. Or yeah, there'll be an upload this Thursday, and be like, oh, the upload didn't show up 2 months later because I forgot about the upload. Though it scheduling, and then that's the biggest
Yeah,
thing that I have been working on, and that was the biggest thing I want to end up doing with this new channel is to get scheduling a lot better, which has been done, thankfully.
yeah. That is one of the biggest downside when I did my whole CS:GO stream quite a lot, because that's mostly what my channel was known for. I was an addicted CS:GO gamer, let's just say that. And but yeah, my scheduling was terrible. One, because I was in high school. Two, I had two jobs when I was in high school, and three, uh, I suck at editing, so I hired a bunch of people, aka two friends and one amazing, uh, you know, editor. She's still with me to this day, which I'm
Yeah.
very lucky about. But yeah, going back to to topic, I'm the one going off topic now, which is crazy.
Yay.
Uh, you talked about playing with people. You know, you talked about playing with your friends, even your viewers sometimes. Sorry, little stutter there. Um, but in your choice, in like choice of I guess within this two, do you prefer? Are you more lenient towards solo gameplay or collaborative stream?
Solo gameplay.
Ooh, fast
Yeah,
one.
I
Solo
felt like
gameplay.
he was gonna answer that because of the games he mentioned, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely solo gameplay. I don't mind playing with other people. I ain't got no problem with it all, but I my way that I play video games is so quick and so fast. You can come in one week, you could be like, "Oh, hey, you're playing this game." Come in the next week, you'd be like, "Oh, what happened to the other game?" "Oh, I already beat it. We're moving on to the next one." Type deal.
You are pretty fast at
a
doing
little
that.
fast. We are a little fast gamer sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But uh, but yeah, to
Just
finish
too
this segment
godly.
again, um, what are some games you consider featuring in your channel, but aren't sure if your community or your audience would ever enjoy?
Whatever my buddy Bash wants me to play. That's the
Ah,
best way I
Mm.
can say it. Me and him been knowing
mm,
each other for what is it? I want to say about 7 years now,
mhm.
and he has me playing trash, some trash games just to torture me because I bruised him with a cookie when I was teaching him how to cook.
Wait, huh? You bruised him with a cookie, teaching him how to cook. I've never heard that
Yeah,
before.
I'm an ex chef. I used to cook all the time.
Hey, let's go. I'm currently being a chef right now too.
Nice. But yeah, Bash was one of the guys I was teaching on how to cook. I love this dude. He was taught by one of the executive chefs that was like horrible in this place that we're working at. And he made cookies one day and he's like, "Do you think you can teach me some of your skills?" I was like, "Yeah, I got no problem with it." And he baked off cookies, and I go and check out one of these cookies, and it's hard as a rock. And he's like, oh no, the people can still eat it. They can just dip it in milk or whatever. So I was like, oh really? And I chucked it at him as hard as I could, and
Oh
I left a
God.
huge welt on his stomach. And he's like, "What's that for?" I was like, "I thought they can eat it, so I thought I could throw it at you." And after that, he has never let me live that down. So if you ever see him
Yeah.
pop around, he's one of my mods in my chat. You ever see him pop around? He's still very very salty about that.
Yeah, a hard cookie needs about like I don't know, 1,000-degree milk to melt to
Oh,
even
Oh
just
goddamn.
build.
it's
But
horrible.
but yeah. Closing that segment, Shiva, you may take the floor now. Sorry
Uh,
that I took over two segments in a row. You were
I
particularly
was a
busy
little
with your
bit.
furry friend.
Yeah, I'm a little
Yeah.
bit busy with this little love ball of fur who does not want to shut the
Uh,
fuck up. Where the fuck did he go?
MIA.
He's hiding
Dog
now.
on a mission.
Dog's on a mission. I think he just
Yeah, he
escaped
is.
from my room somehow.
But
Oh well.
but yeah,
Oh
this
no, he's
this
right here.
one is gonna be community and interaction questions. So,
Yeah.
Shiva, may you please take the
Before
floor.
we do this, do you want to take a small break, or are we still good to go?
Do you need a small break?
No, I'm
I-
I'm saying
Are
for
you,
you.
are
I'm
you
good
sure you don't need a small break? You're the one with all the
with the.
doggy troubles going on right now. You
Yeah,
need to get
he's
Doggo all situated.
doggo's situated now. He should be good.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm good because I'm just been drinking my gamer soda.
Okay, we're all good.
And I'm chilling.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check. Just this is there to double check. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So obviously we're now into community and interaction questions. So these are just going to be questions about your community, some questions about how you interact with them. Those fun questions, my favorite.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
My favorite. So I'm expecting good answers here. I'm expecting good answers. Even if
Oh,
there's no good answers, it's fine.
you'll have an answer.
I'll have an answer. Perfect. I'll take it. So, first one here is, how do you engage with your audience during stream? Like, is there anything specific you do?
Yeah, I respond to him.
And I should probably say any like unique way of responding to them, but
You know what? Base answer.
based answer, based answer.
No, I respond. I basically what it is. I respond to him. I will have snarky back and forths, but I'm usually an a-hole. So
Ah, we love those. We love those.
We always love being a-holes to our chat. Who doesn't? I definitely know how that feels. 100%. Definitely like it's the opposite for me. Definitely not.
Yeah, I was gonna say for you it's the reverse.
God,
You're the nice
we don't
one.
need to out me like this,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah,
It's not about me. This is not about me. We're talking about project here, all right? It's just
one of his eyes went a little bloodshot there. Where did
I think it's always
yeah, it became
bloodshot.
more red.
Alrighty, well, out of your community and like the interactions you've had with them, have you ever had any particular memorable interaction with a fan?
One. There was
One.
specifically one fan. He followed me before I became an affiliate years ago.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Phenomenal dude. He followed me for years. Even when I went on hiatus and came back and everything, he still popped in. Phenomenal dude. And the crazy part is when I went on hiatus for I think it was a year because I had things I had to take care of. And I came back to streaming. It was like I want to say 2 weeks in, and he popped back in and he was like, "Dude, can I talk with you in VC?" And I was like, "You know what? Sure, why not?" And we ended up talking together. Man, this guy when he was watching me, the dude was still in middle school at the time. And back then I was mostly a family friendly streamer at the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he was watching all my Legend of Zelda content, all that kind of stuff. And he was just telling me, he's like, "Man, I was having a troubling time." I was like, I had people around me that made fun of me all the time. He was just saying how much he was struggling and all the things that he'd been through. And he was like, "I'm just shocked that you even kept up with me. You even messaged me back." And then he was telling me that he got accepted into college. He's doing IT. He's got himself into doing IT work. I mean, like, just phenomenal stuff.
Wow.
And yeah, it honestly made me a little teary eyed. I mean, like, this dude been in my chat for 6 years. And just to have someone like that's just insane.
That's
No.
fucking incredible story right there. Holy.
Yeah.
Was not expecting.
Reminds me of how
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it just reminds me of how I got into the whole like streaming thing because of Mr. Snip Snipe, you know?
Oh yeah, you were
I
talking
told you
about
the whole
that. Yeah.
story with
Yeah,
him.
you told me that
He was
story
a
last night.
he's a cool guy.
Yeah. Damn, that's a heartwarming story too. Damn.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was phenomenal. And I'm still friends with him and stuff like that. And we keep up with each other here and there. It's like he's actually living life. He has a big group of friends. He's actually not even like connected to like social media or the internet anymore. He's just out there and he's just like he's happy and he's just like thanks a lot.
Damn.
Yeah. A little help goes like a long way. And I think he was glad to have reached out to you.
I'm glad that he reached out to me. He made my day too.
Yeah. All right. After that heartwarming story, damn, I'm gonna cry over that. Dang. All right. Okay. We'll get into this next question. This is gonna be probably an interesting one for you to answer.
Okay.
Can you describe your community? What are they like?
Assholes.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna say something like that.
They are logical assholes. There's no fantasy in between anything. They will call me out on a heartbeat if I do something wrong, or they will pull back a clip of something that I did.
Oh
That's
wow.
how that's how it was. I was like, they kept me in check. I mean, like my mods. Oh, my mods are. Oh, my mods.
Your
my
mods are.
Yeah.
my mods gave me gray hairs. Let's just say
Oh
that
my.
my mods gave me gray hairs. They have done the craziest stuff. Again, I have to revert it back to Bash because Bash is a sneaky one. As an exclaimer, you can put it as an exclaimer out there. If you ever see Bash underscore 671 in your chat, pay attention to that dude
Oh,
because he will abuse it. He will abuse it. He won't like say anything like weird or offensive or nothing. But what? You don't have a cooldown on your hydrate redeem? Hey,
the
you don't have
fuck?
cooldowns on this? Hey, you don't see me
Oh.
typing in chat? You don't see me doing this? You don't see me doing that? He taught me how to read chat as quickly as I do. I mean, like, I can be like during boss fights and hard games or crazy shootouts, whatever you see on stream, you can type in chat and I'll still be able to read your chat and still be able to do what I'm doing because of him.
I did find that
So
interesting from last night because I did like message you mid boss fight, and then I'm like, he's not gonna answer this until he's done, and then I just hear you. Oh yeah, Shiba. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, the fuck.
That's the sixth sense.
It's just sixth
yeah,
sense there. Bash has really
That's his
taught
sixth
you there.
sense.
yeah, Bash taught me that over a
Yeah.
couple years,
Mm. Alrighty. Well,
but they're sweethearts at the same time, though.
that's
They're
good.
honest.
Oh yeah.
That's always
Uh,
good. We hope everyone's chats are usually, sweet to some extent.
it's often it should be balanced, you know.
Good balance of assholes and sweethearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. Um. Oh, okay. So, is there any like piece of advice that you would give to, let's say, some upcoming streamers or some streamers now, that are looking to build a community around their content?
Easy. Use the tools that the streaming services give you. Use those tools. Clip all the stuff that you got going on because Twitch has this awesome clipping thing that you can end up sending it to TikTok and stuff to be able to get more people in. Uh, Start rating a whole bunch of just random streamers and just saying hi, being nice, being cordial. And I want to say the last final thing is don't be annoying.
Mhm.
I was like, I've been that annoying chatter, especially watching Legend of Zelda streams, and I'll be like, someone's trying to learn how to do something, and I'll just be like, man, that's kind of cool that you're doing that. That's awesome. And they'd be like, shut up. I'm like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were being kind of cool, with the sword swinging and, get myself in trouble. So,
Uh,
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, now here let's get a little different question. It's still relevant to your community and communities in general, but how do you
uh-huh.
manage negative or toxic behavior in your community?
Oh, that's kind of hard. I mean, like if it's all in good faith and it's actually just like decent, as long as it's funny. As long as it's funny, I'm kind of okay with almost anything. If it's extremely bad, I leave that up to my mods for the most part, to be honest. Because if it's too bad, it'll be gone before I even get the chance to even see it. But for the most part, it was like I don't see anything real like bad or negative. It was like when I used to have my face cam and stuff like that, people would be like, "Man, stop playing video games and go outside." go for a walk, do something. I'm like, man, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Where do you want me to walk to? Type deal. It was like, I got made fun of being fat. I got made fun for being skinny. I got made fun of just everything else in the thing. Personally, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an older streamer and I've been around the block for a long time, and I don't care. That's just those people's opinions type deal. But someone younger, someone new getting into the social media, not even younger. It's just anybody new into the social media space. That's a better way of putting it. Anyone new in the social media space that never experienced things like that before, it's going to be hard for them to understand that there's just people that are just going to be like that either way.
Understandable. Alrighty.
Yeah.
That's honestly a good answer there.
And-
I was honestly wondering how you would answer that. So that's pretty cool. But alrighty. We'll now change away from that kind of negative, not negative question. What is it, like negative concept in a sense, because it's toxicity and shit like that?
yeah. Yeah.
We'll move on
Yeah.
from that, and we'll go back into something nice and positive. Are there any community I can't talk. Wow, I can't read. I can't talk. That's great.
Yeah. Throw out some sign language.
Gotcha.
You just started doing it right there.
Yes, I want a cheeseburger. Yes.
Ah, I see.
I was gonna say, Shiba, that's the
Yes.
forbidden jutsu.
Alrighty, I got this one now. Are there any community-driven events or projects you're particularly proud of?
I never really done any of those, to be honest.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've never really
What-
done any like community driven projects. But we can end up saying it. Let's say to the line of there is a community that I love following with their projects for the most part, which that is Games Done Quick and was it Games Done Quick, ESA, and whatever other speedrunning events. I really enjoy watching them and just seeing how much that they have grown from a couch in a basement to where they're at right now. Like I really enjoy watching those big community
Oh, okay.
events that have done millions of dollars for charity. It's phenomenal to watch.
Yeah. Those are honestly events that are like a highlight in my opinion, for just like anything that's content created.
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely.
charity events and all that stuff are awesome to me.
Yep.
All right. Well,
So
that
you
was
want
the
me
end of
to,
our. Well, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to ask if you want me to take over with the personal insights.
Do you want to like try to back and forth it maybe? I don't know.
Sure.
All
All
right.
right. No,
Yeah, Eiffel Tower, boys.
let's
We
stack
kind
it.
of are. Alrighty, you can start it off.
Okay, so that is the end of the community segment. But up to personal insight. Going back to uh, some of the things your chat have said to you, but what are some of your hobbies or heck, even interests like outside of streaming?
My biggest hobbies, number one is, of course, gaming. I've been gaming before streaming. That was my favorite pastime to do. Then after that, I love tech, so I decided to teach myself how to do retro gaming repair.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, that is actually a fun one too. I
So,
started doing that.
you started doing that yourself?
Yeah, with an Atari.
Ooh, that one's
Mhm.
fun. I went and redid a couple of Game Gears because I really wanted to play those, upgraded the screens and stuff on those. Did plenty of repairs on N64s, PlayStations. I'm all the way up to like I can do PlayStation 3s and PlayStation 4 repairs. I just can't do Xbox repairs
Mm,
because it's funky and everything's like built in,
yeah,
built
it's
together
it's
weird.
for me. I did some 360s beforehand, but that was a Frankenstein build where I have to skeletonize the whole console to make like a monster one. But yeah, it worked. I still have it. I haven't fired it up in a long time. No Ring of Deaths, thank God.
Well,
But
good.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I try to build it as best as I can, and I think I did it. But not unless I powered the thing back on, like a Frankenstein monster type thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, especially during the years that we're forbidden to go outside. I That's when I really started diving into doing all the retro
Y-
repairs.
You know what? That was the exact same one where most of my earnings actually came from programming, and that was also the time where I dove into that. So, I'm glad to have shared a hobby with someone during the quarantine, if that is still
Oh,
allowed to be said.
I
yeah,
believe
it
it
was
is
like
allowed to
that.
be said.
Yeah, that's a lot to be said. We don't, as long as we don't tell people what to do and how to do it. It was like you can be like, hey, yeah, that happened, and just move on forward from that.
Hmm.
True, true.
But yeah, that's how I met a lot of my. Actually, I believe that's how I met a lot of my community is because of retro repair and stuff. I never streamed it, but they always want. I always played retro games, so whatever game I've just finished repairing, we actually ended up playing it on stream at the time.
Yeah.
Nice. And then someone decides to try to invite me onto something. That's great. I, I now have to like cut out that part. It's just a ping. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, from like listing your hobbies and stuff, and like having you talk about your retro stuff, how do you balance your personal life with your streaming schedule?
Technically, I don't have a schedule right now. That's how well balanced it is. But no, I'm planning on setting up where I'm actually going to start streaming like right after I'm done with work for the most part.
I
So
remember you
most of my
saying that.
streams are going to be yeah. So most of my streams, I have to wait into seeing because I got some work stuff that's been changing around, but hopefully, was it like 8 or 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time? I'll end up starting streaming for like a couple hours, like Monday through Wednesday or something, 3 days a week.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
But in throughout the time though, that you stream, content creation. I'm gonna say this quite a lot, so I'm gonna sound really, really redundant.
Okay.
Um, but if you have anyone, who would be your biggest role model or influence even within the streaming community?
A guy that I cannot say his name on Twitch.
Mm.
Better
Oh.
way of saying it, because he got booted off of Twitch a long time ago, and they'll never let him back.
Hmm.
Uh, I might have a clue who that might be, but
Yep,
my
he's
memories of Twitch was cloggy.
well. The crazy thing is he doesn't do gaming. He doesn't play games. He
Oh.
doesn't.
Mm.
He used to be like a professional WoW player way back in the day, but he or no, not WoW. Was it WoW or Dota? No, StarCraft.
I
My bad, StarCraft.
Yeah.
Back in the day, and well, I can say Hassan hates him. Maybe that's a
Ah.
big thing.
I particularly do not express the same thing as Mr. Hassan, but that's just my 2 cents. He's
No,
he's
I
a
get
bit,
it.
yeah.
But the biggest reason why I actually do enjoy this streamer is the way that the way he deals with his community and how he deals with situations. Because yes, his community can end up turning against him or end up being on his side, but his community's always fact checking him and always knowing, they're always fact checking him, but it's always been equal back and forth. And he doesn't deal with their BS, and chat doesn't deal with his BS. And
Mm.
it just seemed like fairness between him and chat. And his is like, I don't know, the community's phenomenal that he has. It might be, it can be very aggressive to people that are not able to keep up with what they do, but I really enjoy everything.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know. I, my brain was like shut off for a second because I'm still trying to figure out exactly who it is, but
Snap. Yeah,
yeah,
snap back to reality, bro.
I'm snapping back into reality. Yep. So what's something
You know what?
about? Oh,
Hold on. I'll write it in this chat
Mm.
oh,
so you both have an idea. So
Yeah. I think I might have a clue. I think I might have. Yeah.
that okay. Craziest thing. Okay, here's another hint for anybody else ever around. He's technically the very first streamer ever.
oh. Okay. I now see the name. So yeah, I won't read it out loud, obviously, but yeah.
I can't see it, but yeah.
Oh,
Don't worry. I can send it to you,
Hmm.
but I'll send it to you after I ask this question. So, what's something about you that your audience might not know about you?
um, oh, this one's actually a pretty good one. I told my audience, but my audience doesn't believe me, and a lot of other people don't either, except for the people that are actually closest to me. Is that I have a speech impediment?
Really?
Yes, and
Hmm.
a very bad one at that.
Mm.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Now,
what was it.
oh yeah, no, yeah.
I think it took. Was it? I stopped stuttering with it, and I was actually able to speak clearly, like I can speak now for the most part.
Mm.
10 years of
Oh
therapy,
wow.
speech therapy.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's yeah, that's actually one of the I guess downside to speech therapy. It actually takes like 10 to like 15 years for someone to like, get comfortable with their situation. But yeah, no, it's but I am glad that you are far better now
Yeah.
by the way we hear you and the way you talk so far in the interview, which not gonna lie was a surprising discovery for me. Meeting you the first time, I wouldn't know that you would have like struggle with speech.
Oh yes, very,
Yeah.
very badly. I started when I was like 4 or 5 because my mom used to call me her little Scooby Doo.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
that's how slurred my speech was. I sound like Scooby Doo.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
going from the challenging moments in your life to something I guess themed again. Um, if you can ever do a collaboration with someone, whether it's a VTuber, PNG tuber, or even just a streamer, who would you like it to be, and give a little reason why? So,
Huh. I've never really, I've never really thought about that.
mm,
Well,
Yeah, I never really thought about that at all. I was like, I enjoy watching a lot of people, but since I'm like so solo in my own content for the most part, I don't really, I don't really think about reaching out to anybody like that. To be honest with you, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we end up having to think of somebody at the time. I want to say probably at the time when I was really into everything. I probably want to say Mango.
Mango. Okay.
Mango. Yeah, I definitely would like to collaborate with him one day because I think it would just be fun. Because dude's crazy. Me and him are about the same age. That dude has won so many Super Smash Brothers tournaments that it is ridiculous. I think it would just be an awesome time. I don't know if you guys seen the clip of him stealing an entire statue from out of Lugwood's house and brought it home with him. That was hilarious.
I think I
Oh, wait,
remember
that.
that.
Yeah, I've seen the clip for that one.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. For me, uh, I can't think of anyone right now. Maybe Shiva. I'll put Shiva as my answer.
Damn.
My dream collaboration.
Your dream
But
collaboration.
yeah,
Shiva
What's
got
this
my
then?
head
that
shot
was.
up. So
Oh god, yeah. There's an entire clip of you just getting your head shot at.
yeah, and he watched it like 100 times within that same like 30-second span of it happening.
Okay, you can't blame me. It was hilarious to see that angle of it. It's just
Wake
like,
up, honey, a new angle just dropped.
oh yeah, it's funny because it's literally him just running towards me. Because I was like, hey Ellis, come over here, and he's just running. He's like, oh, I didn't know we were doing this, and then gets shot by a Kraber or something from across the map. He gets down straight away, and he's just crawling back to me. It was funny.
Oh,
Good
No,
memories.
that is an apex moment.
oh.
That's a
It-
very apex moment.
Yeah, that was my first time playing Apex after, was it before season one was released?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great way to
God.
come back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But
yeah.
that last question ends the personal insight within this segment. This is our last segment, I would say.
Yes, it is our
We
it
should,
is our last segment.
yeah. We
Party,
will
party.
be adding more in
Possibly
the
in
near
the future.
future. Yeah.
Hmm.
But this is about future and growth. You know, something that you might want or might want to indulge us in. But yeah, we could start it with this one. What could be one of your short terms and long term goal for your channel, whether it's Twitch or YouTube?
Short term goal is to stay consistent. That's
Mm,
basically my short term goal right there. Is just being as consistent as possible. For me to actually achieve that goal, I've already have like about a little over 150 videos already prepared for 150 days of this year to be posted every single day
Hmm.
on both YouTube and on TikTok while we're there. Then what was it? And then long term goals. It's gonna stay my long term goal ever since I have actually created the channel, and that's I want to actually end up being able to do charity events.
That's a
Oh
good
yeah,
long-term goal. Holy.
yeah,
That's
and
honestly a long term goal right there.
for a good cause too. So
Hmm.
you know
Oh
we
yeah,
have that in
definitely.
there.
But yeah,
But
I want to be able to get myself into a situation where I would be able to be financially secured for the most part, which is not much. And
yeah,
then after that, I want to end up investing more into doing like charity events with the community and whatnot.
yeah,
Nice.
that's actually one of the most things I've seen when I dove into that question, but like seeing it from other people's perspective, a lot of people do want to work with charities, which is a really noble thing to do. And speaking of your long-term goal, right?
Mhm.
Um, are there any new features or like content ideas that you're excited to explore, whether it's like I said, like a game or like a style of streaming or like video editing?
The crazy thing is, it's what I'm doing now. This is the new style. Everything that you see now, this whole channel, this whole everything on YouTube, everything on TikTok, the way that everything's programmed, created, and set up for videos and everything else, this is the new thing that I have been excited about.
Mm.
Nice. Alrighty.
And
Oh, go ahead.
hmm?
Go ahead.
No, go
No, you go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I was moving on to the next question. You go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I was too.
okay. Well, we're both going
Uh,
there. Okay. Um,
yeah, but the floor is yours.
thank you. So how do you see this future of streaming and let's say VTubing or PNG tubing evolving? How do you see it evolving?
I don't see it evolving. I'm
Oh,
actually been seeing it devolving for the most part. I was like, a lot of people are becoming more and more simplistic and not more and more creative.
Mm,
I was like, honestly, I I kind of want to say the era of VTubing is starting to get closer to an end. Because that was so huge when it first came out. It was so awesome. It was so aesthetically pleasing at the time, and now it's like it's so flooded. It's so much of it. So someone's going to end up coming up with something newer. I was like, well, what's her name? She's a streamer. Is it Code Miko or
Code Miko.
Code?
Is that like the AI one? Or am I
Yeah,
thinking
that they're
wrong?
doing that. They have the Unreal. Um, Her and Technician. That's the person that works
Oh,
on her model.
is his name Vital or
Uh,
something?
Possibly. I don't remember. I just remember them just calling her just saying Technician.
Oh,
That's all
okay.
that was referred to was as Technician. And they had like the new models like in the Unreal 5 engine, I believe now. It's like crazy looking good. And I don't know, just seeing stuff like that, that's phenomenal. Like I've seen that kind of creation models. I was like, I can possibly see more models coming out like that nowadays.
yeah.
And that would be insane. I was like, I don't know, that would be cool, but God, it's really,
Uh,
I don't know. It's really hard to say with the trends and everything because it's just it proceeds in one direction, proceeds another. It's like things that I may like or may not like. A lot of people love and adore, so it's really hard for me to tell because a lot of things that I don't like, everybody loves. So
Gotcha.
I
mm.
so I gotta respect the game. I gotta respect it. It was like they're playing the game and they're playing it way better than me. I gotta respect what they're doing.
Alrighty. Um, going on from that, I'm gonna kind of do it how we have differently than we have it written down, Mochi. Uh,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do the last question because this
Um,
kind of involves some similar. It's a similar question, but a little bit different. So, how do you plan for yourself to adapt or innovate to the evolving industry of streaming and content creating?
I decided to make it simple. No, everything's extremely simplistic in what I'm doing. Like even this, I never really did PNG. I touched a little bit of the VTubing, which I was like, that's cool. I don't have the money to actually invest in any of that. Don't have the personality for any of that. The whole PNG thing, I thought it was clever, cool. I can actually end up streaming more because of it, because I don't have to worry about doing my hair every single time I jump on stream, because I have a webcam and used to be on webcam all the time, which that was annoying. I was like, everybody was yelling at me to put on pants, but I never wanted to put pants on. So
God damn. How
perfect.
dare they not want
Yeah,
to see you
perfect.
pantsless?
Yeah, so it's perfect excuse not to wear pants anymore.
Yeah. A very
Go
acceptable one
commando.
too. No one can ever know.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm doing, I don't know. I'm just keeping it as simplistic as possible. And if I see something that's new coming out, like I'll come. The only thing that ends up coming out to being new ideas coming from me is, there was one video that I did. It was a while ago on my Ellis Freerider channel. And have you guys played the game or seen the game Don't Scream?
Is that the
Yes.
one where it's like it just keeps moving on and then
It picks up your
you-
mic.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Then I've seen that. Yes.
Okay, and then as soon as you say something, you die.
Yeah.
Or
Anything above
you
a
have
whisper,
to
you just
whisper.
die.
Yeah, you have to whisper below, like I think it was like point 0.0028 to even just like interact with your chat if you are gonna playing the game. Because as soon
Yeah.
as it hears you peak, you just die.
Yeah, I made that co-op.
You made that co-op.
That-
Yeah, I made that co-op with my buddies, and that was the dumbest thing I've ever done. We had a fun time though. We had a fun time, but man,
the most important thing.
yeah, we we made too many noises. I think we died 30 times before we actually beat the game.
Totally.
As expected with the boys, we often die together.
Well, none of them could shut up, and then one of them dropped their phone on their desk, and it made a big vibration, and it killed us all, and we were all mad.
Oh no.
But yeah, to close this lovely interview, first ever interview that I've done, and I'm guessing Shiba have done.
Yeah, this is the very
To
first.
yeah, I'm very honored for this. But to close it off, what's the biggest lesson you've ever learned from your streaming journey / content creation journey?
Biggest lesson? I don't think there would be just one big lesson. It's just a few. To be honest with that, one, be consistent. Two, end up actually, communicating with everybody with whatever you decide to do, because it makes it easier for you and your community and the people that come around to actually understand what's going on.
That's a good lesson.
And three, don't let anybody get to you, and don't let anybody tell you no. I was like, just do what you think that you want to do. Be yourself. I was like, don't try to have a persona. Don't try to do all this crazy stuff. Like, yeah, I'm saying that while I'm over here with the PNG model, but but the whole thing is like, I'm still being my authentic self. It's just I'm not putting out like my video cam now. It was like someone needs to see something, right? It was like it'd be boring to just look at an empty screen for most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like putting more of your persona out there, and less of your actual self. It's more like putting a character within you and chat, but not like a fake character, but like a character that they associate from who you were before, like type deal. But yeah,
Yeah, I was like, hopefully Sheba can end up confirming this, and a lot of the other people that end up being in Discord chat and stuff with me, is that I'm literally the same on stream as I am in Discord chat. There's no
I
no difference.
Yeah, I can definitely confirm that.
I was like, there's
I-
absolutely no difference. It was like, even
Yeah.
if it's just a fan or if it's just someone I'm talking to the first time, I'm I don't change. It's like I don't see a point in changing, and I don't see a point of lying either with all that because I'm lazy and I forget my lies, so I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
Too much work.
Yeah. Too much effort to just create something
Yeah.
that isn't there, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
that
worth it.
does. Oh, yeah, no. But that does. That does conclude all the questions that we do have for you. And
Yeah.
we do have to say again, thank you so much for doing this with us. And
No problem.
like,
I was like, I know
Yeah.
this was your very first thing that, you had this idea, Shiba. I remember you talking to me about this. And
Yeah.
like again, like I said, it's a good idea. It's a very good idea. I was like, I wasn't expecting you to invite me on here
oh, why not?
at
You're very
all.
supportive.
I am supportive. I wasn't thought I was going to be a part of. Support and a part are two different things.
Yeah, but
It's a little surprise from him.
you support me all the time. Oh God, voice crack. Let's go. You support me a lot, and well, I was like, I kind of show some kind of like appreciation for it,
Appreciation.
and even if
Well,
I'm
I-
not big and stuff, I want at least people to know who you are and the stuff you do, because you're honestly amazing.
I don't know. I appreciate you a lot, Shiba. You do phenomenal work, and I'm happy that you actually, got all this together. Even with you, Mochi, to go and assist him with all this. I really appreciate you helping him out with
Oh,
this.
thank you. Yeah, I feel honored, and of course, when this was first just being a brainstorm thing for Shiba, and he dropped me his like quick note. I don't know, something sparked inside of me. Like I just wanted to help him because I see the vision that he wanted, and it's something that I wanted to support. Not just as a person that knows him in real life, but as someone that he brought up uh, with like other streamers that had helped me to like love streaming again and love content creation and like the basic general bit again, and for you to be our first ever guest, I'm happy. I am like ecstatic even because the way you answered the questions and the way you give up emotions for them, and little insights, little details, even like a little background lore. It's truly amazing, and I'm glad that the first time I've met you is through an interview, which to a lot of Shiva's friends and collaborators, you're definitely gonna be one of those people that I will sink so much hours into. Not
Oh,
just
I appreciate that.
not just because you're a first, not just because of that. It's because the fact that your journey started 8 years ago, and the fact that you don't give up, the fact that you also have decided for yourself, like, hey, I know I can do it again, and so you revamp yourself to something new. That I truly can respect and truly have been admired too. So for that, I thank you.
Oh, I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
No problem.
And again, chat,
Yeah.
if you guys do have any quick questions for a project, now is the time to ask. Like any quick questions. Well, we're not gonna wait too long because he does need to leave now.
Yeah,
But
he'll
if you
do
guys
like a
have any
30-second thing.
Yeah, 30 seconds. We'll do one.
30 seconds.
30
I can be here
seconds.
for I can be here for a little bit
Time.
longer.
Yeah, the time
Like-
starts
like-
now, chat.
Time
Dun,
starts
dun,
now.
dun.
Dun, dun,
And don't
dun,
forget, Mochi's starting the stream here soon too.
Yeah, so definitely go check out, again, if you guys want to check out any of Project Socials, I have the links sending now to his, I don't even know what the link tree is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Linktree. The Linktree has access to everything from YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, and access to the Discord from there as well.
So, yeah, I have all the links there. Again, if you guys want to go check him out, I'd much appreciate it because he is someone that has helped me a lot. During like the few, I think we've only known each other for like a year or two. I'm already
No.
forgotten. No, it's been a while. Never mind. It's been like a couple years.
No.
What? No? Am I good?
No.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, you're tripping.
Oh, what the fuck? How long have we known each other?
Probably for 8 months, maybe.
Not even a year. Okay, never mind. Goddamn.
It's like my situation with Charlotte. She's like, yeah, I think I've known you for like 4 months. It's only been a month, bro.
Yeah, it's only been a month. It's so weird. It feels like we've known each other for a little bit, like at least like 2 years in my feeling. So
No,
I'm kind of
people get-
surprised it's 8 months.
No, people get confused like that with me all the time because they'd be like, "Man, we're talking like it's normal," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah." Like I've been knowing you for like a couple of years, right? I'm like, "It's only been 6 months." Like, why am I telling you all this? I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't want to hear it."
But yeah,
Just like
go ahead.
just a simple hi towards project somehow leads to someone dropping their like background lore and everything, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, we can slip down some slithery roads,
But yeah,
but that's also because my line of work. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Ha ha ha. But yeah,
is it still has to do with food?
No, actually, no. It's basically a level of behavioral therapy.
Ah, okay. Almost like a nurse kind of way, or
Kind. You can kind of say that. I can deal with I can deal with and work with a lot of different behaviors. That's a better way of me putting it. I am
okay.
I am yeah, I am trained to deal with a lot of stuff. So when when you were asking me about the whole like toxic stuff, it's like I've been working in this field for like 10 years right now. So it's just like anything that's toxic or anything, I've dealt with so much. I've dealt with so much in real life. The internet stuff is going to be nothing. I'm like, oh, blah, 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 whatever. You never had a turd thrown at you from across the room and then them curse you out like that. No, it was like, oh, sorry. Personal.
That's okay.
it drops a little lower here and there.
Some more lore for us.
Let's go.
I'm not seeing anything in chat.
No,
So-
thank goodness too. I was really hoping Bash wasn't around for this because Bash would ask some dumb stuff.
Just Bash comes in and says, "So why didn't you throw the cookie at me?"
You know, that we went back and forth on that for so long. There was a game that he had me play as a punishment.
Oh, wow.
He actually got the whole he himself got the community together to put me into this punishment. It wasn't even me. It wasn't even me setting this up. It was him. He did a
Wow.
whole community goal. He set it up. He's like, if I can get 200,000 channel points, can we make you play this game for 12 hours? I'm like, sure, why not? And I put it up. Somehow he got 200,000 channel points set up for that in like 2 weeks. Don't know how,
No
especially when
way.
I only stream like 3 or 4 times out of the week at that time. So
That's-
I don't
So in
know how he did it.
6 days, he got that filled out.
That is a serious ass dedication.
And had me play Viva La Pinata 2 for 12 hours. And I was so mad. I had to buy my way out of it. I literally had to buy my way out of it.
Oh wow.
So I got 4 hours in. He was just like, "Are you ready to give up?" I'm like, I am. I'm how about this? How about this? How about I donate 200 subs to the not 200, 20 subs to the channel, and you let me go. Just let me go. Let
Oh
me
wow.
stop playing this. And he's like, 20 seems kind of cheap. I was like, that's $100. Shut up. He's like, oh, fine. So 20 gift subs hit the channel, and I was like, and I finally got free. He's a menace. Be careful.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
He,
Definitely staying away from it.
I was like, he's
Uh,
a good guy. He's a good guy.
he's great.
But man, so many people got. Was it? I think I put like 60 subs into that channel that month. I
Oh
was
wow.
so angry with him.
60 sub, dude. That's $300. Holy crap.
Yeah, I went into the negative that month. It
I
was my fault.
damn. But yeah, again, we do really appreciate it that you came in here, and I still see no questions, so I think you're completely free here.
Well, that's good. Now I got a question for you. Why did you want to do the whole interview thing?
Oh,
We can
wait,
get some
what?
lore on you,
We're getting lore on me.
huh?
Why? What? Huh? This was not
What?
expected.
Go on.
I was not
Yeah,
expecting. Well, huh?
yeah. What interests you to do this whole interviewing thing?
I
Reviews interview. Reviews interview. Let's go.
reverse interview time. Let's go. Okay. I think the first time I actually ever thought of doing it was that one time. Remember when we were playing Power Wash Simulator and you were like, "Hey, let me join."
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first time because I remember the time where you're saying, "Yeah, I had a bunch of times where I've had some other streamers come in and play the game with me and it's just literally them telling me all about how they started and how this stuff." And that immediately like put an interest. I'm like, it would be so fun to understand how people started out and how people are feeling towards it, and just to get to know a streamer beyond just going in their streams and watching them play a game or chatting with their chat or drawing or whatever. I was got an interest in wanting to know what people actually like, just a little bit more about the person themselves. So yeah, and
So
then
I'm the one that caused it for you then.
yes, you were definitely the one that caused it for me, and
Oh,
you
thank
also
you.
like you, and
I
you
reap what I
also
sow.
yeah, you did. You are reaping what you sowed, but you also it was also the time where we were just the first ever like PNG stream that I had where it was just us chatting, and you joined in, Don joined in, Origami, and a bunch of other people joined in to just chat while I was editing because you all fucking hated me apparently after I finished Power Wash, and you guys are like, have you edited the video yet? Nope, nope, I have not, and all of you yelling at me to do it, so I had to switch over to this, and that was my first stream. I remember us listing ideas of stuff we could do, and I remember
Mm.
you saying it, and also I pointing it out. I'm like, I could do interviews, and you immediately hit me with the, can you pay attention enough? Yeah, you hit me with that, and I was just like, good point. So it was kind of a test today to see if
Oh,
I wanted to continue, and who better than to do it
oh,
than the person that inspired me to do it?
oh, you're so happy you got your co-pilot over here with you because
Oh yeah.
you ran out with the dog. You did all the
I had to
extra
go
little things in
I
the
had to go
background.
chase my dog. I had to go talk to my neighbor. I had all that kind of shit going on. Uh, today was like it was a mayhem for me, but in reality, I feel like it actually went pretty decently.
I'm happy you feel like this went completely well. That's good to hear.
But
I wanted you to have confidence to do this and to continue doing this.
oh,
And that's why I agreed to actually do this with you.
oh well,
Because I
thank you.
didn't want I didn't want you to have someone that would be combative. I didn't want you to have someone that just tells you flat out no with no real reasons. I wanted you to feel open and comfortable enough to actually be able to talk to somebody. And it's very hard to have people that will actually be willing to do that.
And
And I
again,
wanted you
I
to,
thank you for that.
yeah, and I wanted you to have a good experience, to be honest,
And it
because
was
I
absolutely
know,
fantastic.
which that's good. It was like, because I know how it goes, and I know how, I know the feeling on when something fails that you just don't want to end up continuing trying to do it.
Right. Well, and there's
Like I
another good
said,
reason why I
just
wanted you to be here because you're very caring.
well, like I said, just one person can make a difference.
Exactly. But yeah.
What are the plans now? Are you going to get off the couch and walk around, or there's a big old dragon behind us? I don't know. I don't know what the
Yeah,
plan.
yeah. I was actually gonna get to that part. Yeah, that dragon's been breathing fire on us, and the only one that has protection would be me and Project. Project's umbrella is somewhat fireproof, and I have a gun.
Somewhat
So,
fireproof. What do you mean? I'm definitely protected. I'm definitely
oh,
protected.
just
It's
jumped
only
on
an
the
image.
couch.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
moved the couch a lot. Sorry. I was trying to show that it was an image, not just a real thing, but I fucked it up.
Oh my
But
goodness.
okay, now that is actually hitting you in the back of the head.
Yeah, now it's like fully hitting me in the back of the head. It's actually kind of off. So let me just. I locked it. Damn it. Give me a second.
But yeah,
There.
I'm glad to actually, yeah, I'm really glad that I met Shiba um within like just the recent months and interacting with him and actually getting to know him better because without
Oh yeah.
him, I swear my love for like streaming Apex and just gaming in general would have just dissipated because now I literally am like 50% way to going back to streaming. My room's padded. I just got some new things in my, I guess arsenal for streaming that's upgraded. New mic, headsets
Ooh,
coming in soon. Dual monitors coming in soon. PCs coming in soon.
He's
Uh,
getting all the stuff ready.
like yeah,
all
and
the fancy stuff.
The fancy
yeah,
stuff.
and for my idea for a couple of streams, I would actually ask you guys for advice, especially now that I met Project and him talking like, talking about how he likes retro games and all that. Because like some of the retro games I personally love would be like Contra, some of like the old fighting games, some of the old puzzle games and all that. Like what's that one horror game that is that's from like the Clock Tower series? There we go.
Ooh, Clock Tower.
Yeah, it's
I
just one of
haven't
those
played
games.
those, but
Yeah,
we're good. Have
but yeah,
you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh, go on.
Oh, I was going to say, have you played Contra Shattered Memories?
Contra Shattered Memories. I don't think I have.
That one was for the PS3, and one of my old viewers made me play that, and that was the creepiest thing I ever played for a Contra game. There was a baby attacking me, and it
Oh
was
great.
insane.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely staying away from that.
there. Yeah, because to me, when I do start, I would love to delve on horror games. I know not a lot of people are into that, but horror is just one of those genres when it comes to entertainment that it generally does not scare me at all. Not unless it's like somewhere in like Japan, where God knows, how they make those horror movies.
Shout outs to Chilla Arts. Those
Yeah.
chinchillas.
Those darn chinchillas.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
but yeah, it's been an hour and 42
42 minutes.
minutes. And
Yep.
I guess we should let our
Our guests.
interviewee, Mr. Project Karma, to take his rest due to the fact that he is working.
Later
And,
tonight.
I don't want to go to work. I kind of just want to chill now.
Damn it.
he wants to say whether dragon's still breeding on our neck, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay warm. No.
Nice and warm. Nice and toasty here.
But yeah, if anyone in chat wants to do follow and everything on everyone else, please feel free to do so. And yeah, I really need to practice when it comes to like the ending stream because I am not I am not good
I
at
did
it.
not. I planned everything like out in my head of how we start the stream, how we like go
Just
throughout
not
the
how
stream,
you
just
end
not how we ended it.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
hard part. And now I have to
'cause-
make a video out of this. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. Well, with all that, I really appreciate you, Mochi, for being here and assisting with Shiba. So,
Let's
as
go.
problem.
as a new status in the Discord server, you are now part of the Karma streamers. So you got
Ooh,
access
let's
to some of
go.
the stuff on here. So just as a heads up, if you're on your PC and you end up broadcasting live and you're connected to your Discord or whatever, there'll be alerts thrown out to the other people in the Discord that you went live.
So that's
Okay,
why
okay.
every time I go live, I see on your Discord, it pings me.
Yeah, when either I go live or any other of you guys are actually connected to your Discord and OBS and everything on there and go live from your PC, they'll also throw you guys out there as well. But with all that, since Shiva doesn't know how to set up a closeout yet, thank
Thanks.
you everybody for stopping by. You're all phenomenal. We got the Dragon Week in the background, and it's
Yeah.
freaking amazing. While Shiva's over there getting flamed up, Mochi here definitely coming in for the save for Shiva because Shiva had some personal problems with the dogs and the neighbors. They over there yelling at him because the dog won't shut up. So,
they're
anyways, for the
nice.
most part, I appreciate you all, and you guys are all phenomenal. Hopefully, you go and follow Shiba and Mochi
No.
for all their amazing content. But until next time, folks. Until
Ew.
next time.
It was great to meet you again. Or not meet you, but it's great to talk to you here.
I was trying
Wow.
I was trying to end the stream for you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Classic Shiba. Classic Shiba.
I screw up
we
everything.
love the fumbles. We love the fumbles.
Alrighty.
But yeah,
Like-
thanks, chat, and see you guys again
Yeah, see you guys
with
next time.
a new interviewee.
Yep,
We'll have a new
bye.
one and we'll have it all set
Bye
up.
bye.
I'm curious who you have next.
We'll see.
Ooh.
Don't
We'll
get
see.
distracted. Don't get distracted.
I'm not gonna get distracted.
end
I'm just going to raid out. I'm not just gonna end. I want to raid out.
Hold on. You don't have an ending scene?
This is my ending scene.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
My ending screen is a black screen. Okay, I haven't set it up.
To be
To be-
fair on Shiba's behalf, this was such a last minute thing about me joining and me like going in with my old questions I have stuffed on my phone and adding to the things that he already has that he sent to me because the guy can dish out ideas. So
Yes.
in his defense, please be mindful that this is like a very last thing
Oh yeah,
for us. So
I'm saying his ending scene.
my ending
Yeah.
scene.
We discussed about
Literally.
this a long time ago.
What? No, we didn't. No.
It was a long time ago. I was like, make sure you have your starting, your be right back, your just chatting, and make sure you have your ending scene. And this is when you're first implementing all this.
Do you wanna do you wanna know what's the best part? And they're all black
haven't.
screens. They're
Oh
all
my
black.
goodness.
The starting
Yeah.
one. The starting one's the only one with an image,
oh, there we go. Yeah, I see. Yep.
and it's just truck coming in clutch, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
a little
I'm
more
prepared, but
funny
I'm also
moment.
never prepared.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Dual-edged swords, like we said before.
Yeah, that double-edged sword is coming back, except it has my name on it, and it's just me.
Oh my goodness.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get ready to raid out here. You guys have a fantastic one. Thank you all for coming in. I just noticed something.
Hmm.
My category has been for Apex this entire time,
Yes.
Yes.
Which
and no one
Which is-
mentioned this until now.
you know what? It is gaming related, so yeah.
I
It's gaming
mentioned
related.
Apex a lot during the interview.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed.
You did, except I
Yeah.
didn't catch on to the detail of, hey,
Not gonna lie, I did smile whenever Project mentioned Apex because I was like, yes,
oh no.
the genre still works.
Guys, this goes right above my head. You guys gotta just like tell me out flat that my category shit. Hey, get on to chatting, not to fucking. Oh my god! Come on, chat. You guys could have done something for me. Like, throw me a
Oh,
bone.
you know,
here.
chat won't say anything. You know, chat
Sure
won't
enough.
say anything.
They want to
Yeah.
they want to watch me suffer and then realize right at the last minute.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that I realized was when I pressed the raid thing, and it just shows me all content of Apex, and I'm just like,
That's not what I did.
that's not at all what I did, but okay.
That's hilarious.
Again, go check out Project and all his socials. That is just his name. Wow, I'm great at this.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a sick
Go
shout out.
check out. Yeah, that's a great shout out, isn't it? And now my shout out. I'm giving up. I give up. God damn, every time I'm trying to copy paste this, it does not want to copy paste. Again, those are all his socials that you can check out. Definitely go give him a follow on Twitch and on YouTube. I was about to screw up there because there's content coming. Like he said, there's content coming in every day from him. So
Yep. 2
Yeah.
p.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube and on TikTok. TikTok is my exclusive from my Thursday streams with my buddies. Not streams, but recordings. Because that's, yeah, I'm not streaming those anymore.
that makes sense.
No, it's not because it's bad. It's just those two, I have to pay attention to them a lot. I can't pay attention to stream and them at the same time.
It's kind of hard to pay attention to two things with the friends and the chat because you never know. Like you said, your chat is sweet hearts, but also chaotic.
Exactly!
Mick
Get
Uber?
out of here!
Who is this
Get out of
guy?
here,
He
Mick
sounds kind of loud. Perfect.
Right before we ended.
Oh,
Right before we're
there we
ending and we're
go.
getting ready to raid out. We're gonna go raid out anime here because she did pop up here recently. Not recently, but at the beginning of the stream to constantly tell me to drown myself. Obviously.
Now that's one of my mods. Known him for over 25 years.
Shout out to Mick Goober. We're gonna
McGuber.
Yeah, I know.
He knows I love him. Yes.
He's just mad because he doesn't have his. Since I changed everything, he doesn't have his 6-year badge anymore.
Damn, you got rid of the man's 6-year badge. Dang.
Sad days.
Sad days. Well,
Rainy days.
Do you have a raid
again,
message?
yes, I do. And
Yeah.
hopefully people aren't going to be the same. They know who I'm talking about. They're going to change it and say something about a cat. You know who you are.
It ain't gonna be
I'm
me.
watching you.
Oh, I thought. Oh,
You-
I thought
you know what
Mochi was the
almond-
dog and you were the cat, Sheba.
Huh? The fuck?
I was going in
Meow?
order. I was going
Dog-
in order. Because
Oh,
it
that-
says dog, cat interview, and it's like I thought it was dog, cat, and then me.
Oh. I probably should have done it the other way. Cat, dog, and then interviewer. Or interviewee.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Would that be copyright? Cat, dog.
Cat, dog? I don't know. I don't think it would be.
Ooh,
As long as it's like in the sentence.
facts.
Oh well. Copy the
Yeah, we
raid
don't want to
message.
be. We don't want to get the EMCA'd now.
And again, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for joining in and stopping by. We got 5 seconds till we raid out, so enjoy your time. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Alrighty, everyone's gone.
Well.